Hello, this is another game of League of Legends. I took a bit of a break from the game after a 7-loss streak, so I played Warframe instead, and definitely enjoying that a lot more. But hey, just because I make good decisions doesn't mean I don't make bad decisions to play League of Legends again, so here I am making more bad decisions. So basically the context behind this game is that I was watching an Aloy's video, Mundo Man, but except this time he was playing Chogath. You know, I know it's basic stuff, right? It's Halo Blade's Chogath. Like, I've done this a million times, you've seen it a million times, right?
Minions have spawned.
So, like, nothing shocking there. It's just that... Excuse me. Sorry. Ugh. Nothing shocking there. It's just that this time... what is it? I saw that he was actually running the innovation tree for those... What is it? Magical footwear and... Was it... The one where you get move speed towards targets that are stunned. Right? Okay. Our first engage here. So things get a little bit bad here. So we get a stun off. Whatever. The Annie gets pushed away. This was like one of my first games, so I was a little bit rusty. Needed time to get in. So for some reason, the Lucian goes in here. I don't know why he keeps going in. I try to like take aggro, but of course that doesn't work. For some reason, the Lucian thought we were winning that one, and then just decided to keep poking at the Ashe, and then failed to escape. So I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah. Normally the runes I run for Chogath are of the on the resolve tree, the green one. Normally I run the secondary runes green, right, for tankiness. But this time the video used speed runes, so this time I decided to run speed, and I will say it felt good. Like, it felt nice, it felt hot, it felt sexy, but not right now. Right now we're getting our shit pushed in because it's Annie Ashe, so we're gonna get poked at a lot. You know, they're gonna keep doing their thing, they're gonna poke us down, but that's okay, that's okay. They win in the short term, we win in the long term, because in the end, I'm playing Chogath, that's a scaling champion. And they have to actually play good, and I'm in silver, so that's not gonna happen. Like here, was this? Get a little hit off here. Ooh. Bang! Okay, that wasn't actually good either. But look, it's not bad. It's fine. Look, trust me. From here, things get saucy. From here, things get saucy. Let's just speed this up a little bit. What's the buttons for it again? It's just plus. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's speed up this part. Okay, so we're back here. So yeah, then the Ashe node's over there. I do this. Out of curiosity, where does the Ashe go? The Ashe goes all the way to turret to recall. Meanwhile, I get distracted by the Annie. Okay. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Yeah, I wasn't sure where she went, and I think if I had moved in a little bit closer, then I could have denied the recall. Heck, maybe even gotten a kill. But, no, I mean, not without boots. I would have needed boots. Maybe. I might have needed boots. And I don't have anything yet. What do I even have? I have a book. I have a book. What do they have? They have 3 kills in boots. Yeah, that's a problem. Oh, you look at this. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, volley. Huge. Want to see that happen again in real time? Look at this, real time. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Take aggro for the minions. Hell yeah, volley. Huge. Don't worry. Volley didn't actually flame us in chat for that one. Volley was just like saying like he's the worst. Actually said a very humble Volley bear. At least I good to know when people can admit their fuck ups. Like me coming back to League of Legends, that's a pretty big fumble. Probably a bigger fumble than what that Volley did just there. Yeah, coming back to League of Legends, but it is what it is, you know? Shit happens. Okay, so I'm sitting here with, you know, twiddling my thumbs. I've got no mana. I'm looking at this, I'm going to stuff, shit, I've got enough mana for one more combo, and then I got it back. So, let's see if we can make the magic happen. I miss my Q. And then I get stunned. So, do I not back here? I don't back here. Okay. I land this. I place a ward in there. So that way we can secure that. There we go. See? It's happened. It's like finally I'm sort of evolving as a player. And I'm going to myself, okay, I know he's going to move into the bush, so I'm going to do the lead play of warding the bush when he gets in there, so that way we don't get vision blocked. I know, right? Crazy. No one's ever done that before. These are the kinds of elite plays that you can expect to see on this channel. Placing wards in bushes. You've never seen shit like that before. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. First time. And this is me giving zero shits about the fact that they're definitely coming back to harass my Lucian. I don't really care. I've got to get my shit. And my shit is an Aether Wisp and a book. Impressive. I know, right? Okay, let's see this. I didn't actually get to see this happen in progress, so we see this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Stunned. Walking away. Does he not have a charge? What? What? Hold on. What? Let me go back. The charge should reset when he gets stunned, does it not? Because then he gets stunned, the charge comes back online, and then... Okay, me, I would have done that differently. I'm just saying, like, what is it? I would see here, I'd ult in and hit her with the stun instead of letting the carry die. That was a bit of an oof. That was a mega rip, but it's fine. What is it? It's still a winning trade. It's still a winning trade. So you can't be too upset. It's like, you can't be too upset about it, but I will be. You know? Not bad. Not good, but not bad. Then I just grab a little sneaky minion, because I can start my scaling now, which means I should be. Look, you just gotta know when to cut your losses. And it's important to know that, like, getting stacks now is better than, like, trying to, like, save it for guaranteed stacks. That's one of the difficult things about Chogath, is like knowing when to eat and when not to eat. And sometimes that greed can fuck you up in certain situations when you go for an easy creep stack, miss a kill opportunity, miss an objective. But it is what it is, you know? Like, what can you do about that? Also, I don't know how I think I'm activating a passive or something? I mean, that was a legendary ult. I don't think I've ever seen an ult quite like that before, so... epic Lucian play. To clear wave, I guess. Now, we're sort of playing safe here. My ult is back, but, you know, I've got to be careful. In the end, I'm just kind of playing for poke here. I don't really want to engage, because I know Lucian doesn't have ult anymore. But what I can do is just sort of harass. It doesn't matter to me as long as I'm just sort of being a nuisance in their side. I'm playing support here, so I don't mind. But I can't really use my ult because I still need the kill threat here. I'm kind of waiting for them to use up their resources. And I was expecting them to use up their resources soon. Because I know that I need to wait for them to use their resources. And then after they use their resources, I can then recommit on them. So this is sort of like that patient part of the game. You just kind of waiting for stuff to happen. As we see, they're going to push up a big cannon wave, which means we're expecting them to dive us right now. The dive is inevitable. So let's see, what do they plan on doing? What do they do? I get a 2-for-1. The silence. They get the kill. I mean, we get the kill. That ult goes on me because I'm too fat, and yeah, that's it. Ripperoni pepperonis. Just massive double Q stun. Couldn't have hit that on any other support. No other support could do that but me. No other support could do that except Chogath. What other support could do that? Don't say Vel'Koz. Don't say Vel'Koz. Yeah. So let's see. So after that game-winning trade, we are now pretty much even. Even Stevens in terms of stuff. I mean, at least in terms of the power I'm feeling. We're obviously not quite even. My Lucian's still behind here, but it's okay, you know? I then realize I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment here. I get a stun off here. Lucian does something. I don't know why the Lucian was moving in so close. Lucian thinking he's a fucking melee character. I don't understand it, bro. Pro Ashe player, by the way. Pro Ashe. Just diving on the tower for that, I guess. I want you to know, after this, I continuously pick on that Ashe. I'm keep kicking that Ashe. But that's not important. What items we got? So I forgot to show you that I did get my Shirelias. But now I've also got Swifty Boots. Shirelia's Swifty Boots. This is the perfect combination to say fuck you to annoying Ashe players that like to slow you with every attack. The only way this could have gone better is maybe with like a Dead Man's. But I did end up going Proto Belt. And Proto Belt is good because it's got more haste, and the more haste you get, the better, you know? So now I get the move speed here. I don't know where the Annie was going. The Annie just like giga fucked up there. That was probably like the worst fuck up you've ever seen. Horrible. Like, I've never seen a fuck up of that grand a scale. All he had to do is just keep running the way he was running, but then he walked into the queue and then failed the flash over the wall. So I was like, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? See, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Honestly, Sometimes it is what it is. And what is it? By the way, if you hadn't noticed, we've got a Lilia top lane. And that's going about as well as you think it is. If we like pull this up. Yeah, Lilia's going 0-2-1 against Mundo. Mundo also has almost double her CS. You know, just great things are going on in the top lane. So there's no way this could go wrong. I was hoping to try and like stop. Hold on. I need to see. Okay, where did this Victor go? Where was the Victor going? Yeah, Smart Victor went behind the tower. Look, sometimes you gotta play to those 50-50s. And, like, Victor was either gonna be behind the tower or, like, in front of it. So, let's see what's going on here. Lucian comes in, gets killed by the Annie. I kill the Annie. Just clean up crew. But because I'm down here doing this fight, it means I'm not contesting this objective. Which is the half the reason why I played Chogath in the support position, is just to be a surprise jungle threat. You know, you kind of have to respect, you know, like, Chogath, because he can sort of, he has a lot of incentive to go for those jungle camps. And if you're not taking that into consideration, you can get wrecked. Just like how I wrecked myself. But also another good thing about this is Chogath actually can get stacks of Rift Herald. Damn, that was poorly timed. I mean poorly spaced. But yeah, you can get stacks off of Rift Herald after they use it against you. So that's probably one of the objectives Chogath can kind of skip out on. Because then he can get the stack from the enemy Rift Herald, and that counts as, like, an elite camp stack. So that's something that one could consider. Gets ukulele in the face, I guess. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, that's another pepperoni moment right there. But hey, I do eat that ash. But are we back yet? God damn, respawn time is so long.
Blue team's turret has been
Okay.
destroyed.
So let's see, what have we got so far? We've almost got our proto belts. And we're running Solar Slay because I didn't raise no bitch. Don't need no celestial shield. Oh yeah, and I'm like nom nom nom. Why I ignited there is beyond anyone's understanding, but that is what I decided to do, and therefore I will stick by it. I think I was assuming that maybe the oh, look at that. That was some good moves by the Ashe, but the Ashe did die. But yeah, and so, you know, I think maybe I was assuming that he was gonna pre-ult. Like, he was gonna see that he was gonna get queued and then, like, ult. Friendly neighborhood stuff. Oh, look at this. Bing, bing, boom. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso! Remember the Ashe was talking mad shit. Not really, I think the Ashe was just saying jungle diff. Yeah, the Ashe was just saying jungle diff here. Yeah, you can tell I don't like this Ashe, but it is what it is. And then, what is it? And then I just one-shot the jungler. You know what it is like. playing Chogath Support, you know. I decide that I want to go and play against the Mundo. Get the vision there. I noticed that, oh, well, he knows that I'm here, which means that there's a ward in that bush. I go ahead to check for another ward, and I get this ward here, which is perfect. Oh shit, I forgot. I got my, got it set to all. I'm gonna keep things a little bit hidden for now. Ooh. Oh! 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 Look at that! No, I gotta go to the bathroom after that one. Hold on. Okay, after shitting myself, it is now time to review what the fuck happened to this volley bear. So, we see, let's go a little bit further back so we get a little bit more context. So we see, they were sort of just hanging out here. Lucian was recalling, everything's looking peaceful. Nice, normal shit. Then Lucian just gets hit. Okay. Okay. We're hopping over, guys. We're hopping over. Cool. Then the run comes in. Wait, did it actually time out? What's the volley bear running? Tabby's cosmic. Okay. I can confirm that is tragic. We gotta. I'm watching that one more time. Okay, so does this. Ah. Well, shit. Well, anyway, at least I was on the cleanup crew. I guess, sorry, just that, I mean, it's like, on one hand, I want to say that was awful, but on the other hand, you know, that was like a 1 frame difference. If he had gotten there just a little bit quicker, like, if he actually properly positioned the Thunder, right, then it would have all worked out. Because if he wasn't going to, what is it? Like, if the volley bear wasn't going to hit the Ash with that, he could have hit himself with it, which would have then, you know, allowed him to survive because he'd get a fat shield on it. But it is what it is. You know, it's a bit of a tragedy. Anyway, we're playing here with the Mundo. I was very worried about people being all over Arakan. They are not all over Arakan, as it would seem. Turns out they're nowhere near Arakan. I probably should have known because it was literally like the Mundo's fear factor. You can tell by the way people play, you know, like where their team is. But also our team isn't there, so we can't really make a play for it. Yeah, so we're just gonna waddle on up here. The volley bear's gonna come in. Ooh, we're big. Yeah, big. And then I just walked in for nothing, but that's okay. Oh, ooh. So this is when I do some pretty cool shit. Predicted! Then... Ooh. Yeah, I probably should have improved my positioning there. That was pretty bad positioning from me. But I did kind of want to sew up the flank. I'm not too entirely sure why the Belaveth went that way. I would have gone down the right flank and leave Mundo to die because there's no way you could have done anything, but Yeah, that was perfect. And then I failed my ult there. It's weird because sometimes the damage burst makes it the ult timing difficult. You've got to do it a bit higher than you think because of like the the damage that elapses before you do that. Welcome. This is nonsense. I do land the... I mean, I do hit the ult. I do not get the execute with the ult. But it is what it is. Either way, the Ashe is dead, and that's all I really prioritize in life. And then the Annie's dead. Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? It's just like, Chogath is alive! Chogath is alive! Anyway. Then Belveth comes in, and then I cry. But hey, look at that. Look at that. Hey, got it down to half health. Which is actually pretty cool because this actually enables this cool play to happen here. And Belveth kind of taking a little bit longer for some reason, like... It was kind of goofing off, which then allows the Ahri to get in here. But Ahri forgets to order the dragon, and then that means the Belveth gets to kill it because of the Malignance pool, which is pretty wild. No wonder they are losing because they've got AP Belveth. No, wait. No, wait. Yeah, okay. What? Wait. No, wait, what? Wait. So no, that's Ahri's Malignance on the ground. Which makes a lot more sense. So then, what? Huh? No way. No fucking way. It dies to red buff burn. Red buff burn. Fuck. No way, bro. We lose the drag to red buff burn damage. Sometimes it just do be like that, I guess. Yeah, I'm kind of wordless here. Anyways, back to Chogath. We've got our Proto Belt, we've got our Shirley's Battle Song, we're getting a Rift Maker in the mail, we Proto Belt in, I try to harass the Victor, I don't do anything, oh no, but I flash, and kill the Annie. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? And then I'm back because I think I've got enough of my Rift Maker now, but maybe I do, maybe I don't. Ashe is dead. Ashe is now pinging Ahri's flash, which makes sense. Good ping, good ping. We get our Rift Maker inbound. Look at that. 70 plus 41, that's 110 AP. Oh shit. And we even go on as a Mundo, baby. Talk about Mundo-vational. Ooh, Ahri comes in. I Proto Belt. Land the Q. Look at that! E! Look at that! Nom! And, what is it? Yeah, unfortunately, Lucian forgets that, as a ranged character, you don't have to engage melee champs in melee range. Which is, you know, sometimes, like, I get it, you know, it's a little bit hard to remember. But I think it's kind of important to sort of keep that in mind during team fights, that if you're a ranged champ, you should stick to range. You know, it is what it is. Lucian did crash out, saying that, what is that range on Mundo? What is that range? Mundo range champ. And I'm like, brother. My brother in Christ. You didn't need to do shit. There were already 4 people on Mundo. There were 4. 4 people. Why would you enter melee range? And then this just kind of gives away that we're going to gank Ashe. But the Ashe is kind of too stupid and is greeting for that fucking cannon. I knew the Ashe was going to pull some BS, so I was like, yeah, whatever. Land the Q. It's over for this Ashe. Yeah, Ashe can go eat my Ashe. And it's like, I was like, woo! Woo! Little trigger finger popped a little early there. I goofed up a little bit there, but that's fine. We eat the Annie. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? And then, what was it? Yeah, we get a little bit of that. You know, just casual support Chogath things. I realize now that I am a level ahead of the carry. But that is to be expected, because as I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, this is what I do. I'm worried about the bad Belaveth actually doing something here, so I go ahead, I try to apply some pressure. I proto belt horribly. The Belaveth decides that actually she values her life today and does not mess with the support Chogath. Do I outlevel her? Wait, I didn't actually check. What's my level looking like compared to hers? I'm 15. I'm 15. And the Belaveth is also 15. So she does not want to risk it against the Chogath that is looking even. I don't think I saw the pup on my screen. Which is, I guess, the game look is intended. And then, yeah, so... the replay's a little busted. There are some things that we shouldn't be hearing. Even though, to be honest, like, actually low-key, right, I think it would actually be pretty cool, right? Imagine if you could hear people doing things, like, out of vision. I'm just saying, I feel like it's a big missed opportunity to think about the sound of what you're doing is. But obviously that would be kind of busted because then you're pretty much publicly announcing to anyone remotely in the vicinity that, like, what's going on the map, and that would kind of suck. You can't, like, do any, like, sneakily taking objectives or whatnot. So I understand why not. That doesn't mean I don't want it. That doesn't mean I don't think it's a good idea. So this is me thinking about what my next item's gonna be, and, you know, I was originally gonna go for, like, a Rabadon's, but then I thought, nah. Lucian forgets that the move keys do exist. Eventually okay, so here I do, okay, so I should paraphrase. I should rephrase. I think about going Rabadon's here, but then I pivot from going Rabadon's to going, Magic Pen. I realize Magic Pen's going to be more valuable here because, you know, my magic damage mostly scales with my feast stacks and my health, so I don't really need that much AP. It's mostly to just get the flat damage high, and then I can kind of ride the coattails off of my, like, 15% max health magic damage all the way to the end game. So Magic Pen is much better. I do this, oh, delicioso! Delicioso! If I was a little bit smarter here, I could have probably dodged that, but it is what it is. A double kill for the support. It's nice, it's nice. Holy shit! The Lilia! Did the thing! Now Mundo's gonna take our top tower. Lucian is going to be goofy. Oop. Yeah, the Mundo's gonna just stand on top of the Lucian. But that's okay. The Lucian does not die this time. I think he learned from last time to not stand in melee range of Mundo, and I think, you know, that's some great character development right there. You know, because sometimes it's hard to, you know those kinds of things, and it's great that he adapted so quickly. Great that he adapted so quickly. You know, you gotta appreciate that some stuff like that happening. Oof. Rip Lilia. F in chat. F in chat. I'm making my way up. The teleport's coming in. I'm coming in. I ward up this bush. I'm walking here. I've got vision on them. Unfortunately, I believe she's gone Wit's End or something. Yeah, she's got Wit's End, so she's got a lot of tenacity. But that's okay. I decided that, your volley can take the Elder. We know no one's there. Ashe is pushing, but Ashe pushing is not Mundo pushing, so we don't care. That's my midnight alarm. Don't worry about that part. We see this happening, and then whoop, whoop. I'm here to just sort of make the Mundo cry. That's all I need to do. So now, with the Ashe dead, everyone's got Elder. I decide, hey, I've still got regular feast stacks to get, so why not get it with this? Yum, 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 delicioso. 15 chompy chomp stacks for, it's 80 plus 40, so that's 160 times, yeah, there we are, it just tells me. Yeah, so 2,240 bonus HP from my ult. Very, very delectable. Oh, we can see, yeah, we've still got one more, like, creep stack. Easy. So, yeah, so Lucian's gonna back, but we don't need Lucian. I decided that I'm gonna kind of, like, post up here. This doesn't really bear much fruit, but that's okay. I mean, we end up sort of getting this flank angle on the Ashe. Ashe walks into it again. Then Ashe dies. It is what it is. Stun. It. Now watch this. Look at this. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Whoop. Bang! Yeah, Annie isn't okay. If it wasn't clear, with the amount of times that she keeps walking into my goddamn Qs, it's hilarious. I'll end that Q. It's like, but don't worry, I've got enough health now that, like, cows are really not that big a deal. And besides, the, like, League of Legends has, like, reverse scaling on the towers, so it's fine. Activate the Chevaliers. But the Billiveth actually turns on a brain and decides that actually running in was not a good idea, and it's fine. Yeah, so... yeah, just epic Chogath gameplay. You know, these are the kinds of games that I play League of Legends for. Just beautiful shit. Like, honestly, cannot beat it. You just cannot beat this. You really can't. Anyway, that'll be all for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Catch you in the next one. Wait. How do I stop it?